You're witnessing a binge eating event at 2:34 a.m. on Wednesday, September 24th. Oh, Eastern Standard Time. I want to document where I'm starting out. In my last video, I said that I was going to start, and I obviously haven't. I've gone backwards. This is like a nightly thing for me, and it's been almost a nightly thing for me since adolescence. I had a lot of healthy spurts in my 20s when I weighed a lot less and I was healthy, but going out at night, I'm a night owl, and binging at night, that's what I do. And I want to record myself being a fat fucking slob publicly, because I want you to see in this channel, it's a fucking gas station burger, delicious. I want you to see how low and fat and depressed I'm starting off for real. Like, this is me. Like, no affiliate links, not selling you anything. This is me right now. This is where I'm starting. I don't want you to see any sort of finished product in terms of my weight loss or anything. This is what I'm doing. If you didn't watch my other video introducing you to this channel, Fat and Broke to Fit and Rich, I'm in my 30s. I live in my mother's basement again currently. Going through joblessness. Been searching. Nothing's been landing, so I've been freelancing here and there. But finances aren't good. Fat. Binge eating at 2:35. I want you to see. Because I need accountability, and the change that I'm going to make is going to be insane. But I want to make this because, like, I'm numb. I'm like numb to the world. Just extreme anxiety and depression, especially after the events of the pandemic and 2020. It's like the world changed after 2019, right? 2020 onward, just nothing has been the same. And I've just been, I don't know, with every passing year, it just feels like the same year. Time has been going faster and faster. The years have been blending together. Just time has been passing so fast. Like, have you noticed that? Like, really, like it's a phenomenon. Others have mentioned this online too. Just like every year seems to be meshing together. People are becoming worse, more horrible. Society on every single level, from counter service to the NFL shoving stupid bullshit down your throats, the commercialization and the fucking messages in the end zones, and the political spectrum on the left and the right. It's just all crazy, right? Like, and the way that I cope, that I've always coped in my life, but especially now, is this. This is how I do it. It's not an excuse. None of this is an excuse, okay? I'm going to have to crawl out of this. Before I started recording, by the way, I finished a bag of hot fries, a king sleeve of Reese's. Yeah. This is like The Whale. It's like The Whale. Have you seen the binge eating scene in The Whale with Brendan Fraser? Maybe not as dramatic, but you get the idea. If you do this every night, you stop activity, you'll get fat like me. I'm like 285 pounds right now. It's the worst I've ever been. My 30s have just been fat. If you can believe it, I've been 85 pounds less than this and sexy and fit. But lots of ups and downs. So, yeah. This channel is one of several channels that I have. But I wanted to make this channel dedicated to my entrepreneurial and weight loss journey. In the hopes to connect with so many others who are just like me. Addicted, flat out addicted to fast food, junk food, 400 fucking calorie Pop-Tarts. We've all been conditioned as Americans our whole lives with the chemicals they put in this. They're absolutely addictive. The processed food, the sugar, it's right up there with crack cocaine. That's not an exaggeration. Heart disease is the biggest killer in the United States. Where do you think that comes from? So, yeah. Like, I make this my last binge and I just fucking go hardcore and do the program that I've set out for myself so I can continue making the content of weight loss for this channel. I will say this, though. I have started my program, but not with diet, obviously, per se. And it's the removal of social media, for the most part, from my life. I deleted all of the apps, social media apps on my phone. I deleted like over 200 apps on my phone, most of which I downloaded once and never used again. I purged my phone, upgraded to iOS 26, whatever. I made my lock screen and my home screen black and white with transparent icons, so it looks black and white when you open it to reduce stimulation, the colors. I read there's a subreddit called Digital Minimalism, where a lot of people talk about how they're trying to reduce digital dependency. So I started, right? I deleted TikTok, Instagram, X. With the events of September 2025 so far, I've been on X like crazy. And it's so fucking unhealthy. It is like literally a cesspool of negativity. A cesspool of negativity, social media. And feeling inadequacy. I mean, it is horrid. So I deleted all that off my phone in the hopes to not doom scroll, right? And in the week that I've had it off my phone, I've actually gotten a little bit happier, right? So this is an example of how we live in a society now where they're pushing mental health is like the thing now. Just how gluten-free was the thing 10 years ago. Oh, does that have gluten? You know, now it's, but my ADHD, my neurodivergence, or whatever. I've had clinical obsessive compulsive disorder, clinical generalized anxiety disorder, and OCD, GAD, and depression my whole fucking life, my whole adult life, long before it became trendy, right? And I'm telling you right now, this makes it worse. But what's made it better for me in this past week is deleting social media off my phone. Now, when I post this to social, and that includes YouTube, but when I post this to social media, I'm going to do it on my desktop, and I'm not going to get on YouTube Shorts or anything. I'm strictly going to post this video to YouTube. That's it, right? So my philosophy is going to be post to social media for business purposes and to get recognition and, get traffic, but do not consume. That's going to be the goal. And I'm going to make a guide on how it was successful for me when all this is done. But part and parcel of this fat and broke to fit and rich is deleting social media from my life for the most part. So this is related to social media. It affects the dopamine and addiction centers in your brain. So, at the very least, I haven't started my diet, obviously, but I have started by deleting the social media off my phone, and I felt it for the first day or two. I felt that urge to reach for my phone in kind of a panic, like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? And try to open up an app that wasn't there anymore to look at news because I was addicted to all the negative news. And I had to adjust for a couple days, and now I'm getting used to it. But I'm telling you right now, the detox, the dopamine detox has already begun with that. So that is going to lead itself into me picking up my running routine and my push-ups and sit-ups and calisthenics and eating healthy again. But I'm not going to beat myself up and say, fuck you, you piece of shit, you binge eating just like the whale and Brendan Fraser and the whale. You know, I'm going to be more kind to myself and say, you know what? How about for the first time ever in my life, I'm going to pick up my vlogging camera and document a little binging session that I'm having. Little quotes. As I hold a 400 fucking calorie Pop-Tart at 2 a.m. Almost 3 a.m. But yeah, this is my first time vlogging it, and it's quite a vulnerable experience. Like, the very premise of binge eating is to do it, you know, covertly so people don't notice, especially night owls like me. It's another reason why I'm a night owl, because I connect binge eating to the nighttime, because it's a covert operation. I literally have my vlogging camera on in a fucking 4K video right in my fat face, revealing it to the world that I'm doing this. So yeah, this is a big step. And I'm not going to be so hard on myself, because I'm going to be successful with this. I'm going to be wildly successful with making $10,000 a month with my businesses and losing 80 pounds in the next 6 months. 60 pounds in the next 6 months, 80 in the next 8 or 9 or 10. My goal is 100, but for the first 6 months, it's going to be 60 pounds and 10,000 a month with my businesses. So that's the premise of this channel. And I wanted to make this video to be transparent with you, but to also tell you that this dopamine addiction, when you're trying to diet and lose weight, it transcends just, you know, gambling too, gambling or whatever it is, sports betting. You know, it's all connected to the same pleasure centers. We're simple fucking creatures when it comes down to it, our reptile brains. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to, you know, A, be transparent, and B, highlight the fact that I am making steps and I don't want to be so hard on myself. But that said, there's no excuse for this as I continue to do it. This is the contradiction of it all. But it's just so ingrained in me, the addiction. Delicious. But this is going to end. I just wanted to be transparent with you on my channel, because I need accountability, you know? Anyway. Yeah. Thanks for watching.